Jussie Smollett, an actor who films the hit TV show Empire here in Chicago, told police he's the victim of a hate crime.
When I heard that a black gay man had been attacked, sounds about white to me.
I've been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one.
Let me paint a picture for you.
You couldn't write that better.
Most folks aren't going out at 2 in the morning on the coldest night of the year.
Jussie hired them to beat him up.
He told us to make sure we had the red hat for Trump.
This is where we waited for Jussie to come before we attacked him.
We were the ones that did it.
Yeah, it was us.
Everyone's talking about it.
I thought Jussie Smollett's performance when he gave the interview to Robin Roberts was masterful.
I think he shed a tear.
People then retweeted these articles as truth. Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden.
Jussie Smollett was attacked in a racist, homophobic attack by members of the MAGA movement.
I know that this did not go down how Jussie is saying.
And now I have to go down here and talk about a black man who had a noose around his neck and made the whole thing up.
I think that he was looking for that civil rights martyrdom.
I would not be my mother's son if I was capable of one drop of what I've been accused of.
This dude crazy, man.
You can fake a hate crime and nothing's gonna happen to you.
What I assumed was Kim just didn't want Jussie Smollett to be punished.
And that's when we started yelling the famous slurs he wanted us to yell.
Jussie, do you have anything to say to people in Chicago?
Jussie Smollett took advantage of the pain and anger of racism to promote his career.
Everybody knows he lied, right? Am I supposed to pretend that that's up in the air?
Now, I showed that clip. Now, this is a public service announcement to a lot of people out there. We all saw Jussie Smollett out there. The dude faked everything, paid people to act like they beat him up, went ahead, cried on the stand, and did all this stuff, right? His credibility, and in the words of Dino, the credentials are shot. Credibility's done. If you watch the court case, the judge said that you lost everything because you did this extreme act of whatever it was. I want you guys to know that don't ever do this. Now, we have people out there that do this regularly. Just recently, I had someone accuse me of getting them fired, accuse me of being a part of a ring, and I was the ringleader and everything else like that. The man went ahead and had a whole nother channel community believing him and then doing a whole bunch of stuff. The guy's name is Real Talk with Roy. He is the Jussie Smollett of the gig economy. I'll tell you why.
Gig economy.
The man did this. He got suspended for being late at Domino's or something. He calls me and asks me, can I ask this question on Twitter? Because he doesn't want it to go under his name. So I said, text me everything that you want me to say, and I'll go ahead and do it. He sent me a text. I showed it yesterday. I showed everything. I showed the whole transcript, okay? I showed my Twitter. I put it up there. The person that was gonna get suspended for being late and doing other things was him. He then plans his own thing and told them to put his own video up of him doing something crazy to Domino's. Domino's sees that and corporate sees the video anyway. One of his haters who he makes fun of, and he does this to a lot of people, he makes fun of them, makes fun of them and tells them they're stupid, they're idiots, they're POS and everything else like that.
News channel.
Okay?
Hot facts.
One of those people got a hold of it. Shared, because I am the official news channel of the gig world. Shared that with me. I saw the video. By that time, he shared it with somebody else, and someone else put it on every single platform. Domino's Pizza got a hold of that. This guy was fired, but that was only part of his plan. Once he got suspended officially and got fired, He then said that the people that watch me and me myself are the reasons that he got fired. He was asking a question about himself to set this whole thing up. This is where he becomes Jussie Smollett. He not only planned that, when it all happened, he blamed it and then went on to the lounge and told them this happened and it's them. He played this part to make them go ahead with the propaganda to bash all these other people for no reason, which they did not even have the truth or the proof until I put it up yesterday. Put it up yesterday and all of them are like quiet now, like what the hell? This guy set up his own thing, got them to agree to come bash other people. But check this out. At the same time, this guy, Real Talk with Roy, needs an Oscar, a Tony. He needs an Emmy. He cried by telling people, don't make fun of Reese, and crying on live camera. Crying, and he cried and did all this stuff. He cried about losing his job and everything else to make people fully believe him. He set it all up. He was getting suspended. Set it up. Made another group do this. Then came to me to ask me things and was playing the fence the whole time. When I told you guys no more fence jumpers, I meant that. He was playing the fence, going back there saying stuff, coming back to me saying stuff, then doing this and all type of other stuff. I played every single thing and showed all the documents yesterday from all of our interactions. It came out that Hot Facts was telling the truth. This guy lied like that, cried, and then when it all came out, when everything came out, all fingers pointed back to him. Just like Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett did not think that it was going to come back to him. Well, that guy was an idiot. He wrote checks. And the people he paid went out because of what he does. Now, check this out. Roy did the same thing. He went to a group, did this. They all talked their stuff, but they did not think that I had all the proof. I came out with everything, shut them up. All fingers pointed back to him. Now he is butthurt. The video you put up there to any content creator with the lotion or who has ashy this and that, Roy, I'm black. Do you know how many deliveries we do? You don't, because you ain't been doing them. We go in and wash our hands for safety protocols. If you're black, you wash all the lotion and everything else off your hand. Hand sanitizer cleans it off, so your hands are gonna get ashy. No one cares. No one cares. And you're over there with that group that's calling me donkey lips. I would rather have a pair of donkey lips or black lips. Europeans, whites, everyone over, they go and get their lips injected to look like these, but they look like fish called Wanda and they look like they have a disease. I would rather have something that people want. You see this right here? These lines? That's what they go try to get injections for. We have it naturally. I would rather have these lips than have two pair of flaps of baloney flapping in the wind and calling them lips. Then you got to inject them with jelly and silicone and do them nonstop. So I don't care about that stuff. But this dude, Jussie Smollett, is part of that group too. Now, Real Talk with Roy, that is you. You cried wolf. You did it for a long time. You said that it was Torp, Lisa, me. You had all them saying that we joined together. You got them talking about all this other stuff, and it was all proven. You played a really good thing, hopping the fence. But let me tell you this: you hurt your credentials, and your credibility. You lied on everything you said. You told people that you go and put people in check when people are talking out of their ass and everything else like that. You got caught in the real thing. You got caught lying on something that happened to you, and you tried to play a whole opera scene and blame it on other people. That's why your butt hurt right now. You feel like the worst person ever because all someone has to do is say, Roy, why'd you lie about everything? Why'd you even do that? Why didn't you send your own message in on Twitter and use your own account? Well, remember, he said he did not want to get fired because they would see it. But he's the driver that was going to get suspended. Shortly after that, he was suspended. Then he got fired. And everything was unraveling under him. He played this whole thing out to put it out here on Hot Facts. And everyone over there on the lounge played a part. All of them are liars. Now, all of them, and Flex told you, Roy, don't do the short. Don't go talk. You said someone go troll him and tell him he needs lotion on. They told you don't do it. You did it because they know why. Your credentials, your credibility is now shot. You are a liar. Everyone that appears on the lounge, liars, cheaters, manipulators, scum, people that cheat people to go get money, everything happens over there. Now with you being the biggest hypocrite and liar and the boy that cried wolf, but you are the Jussie Smollett of the gig world. That is who you are. And if they keep backing you, all of that goes into them backing that, and that's just what they are. All the cherry pick digging up dead bodies and all the other stuff, all that stuff happens. It all happens on the lounge. Okay? It all happens on the lounge. You're part of that. They're part of that. You messed up their credentials. And let me tell you this. Everyone that you have talked trash about, like Bud Soda, you gave him the worst word. Bud Soda this, Bud Soda that, you're an idiot. You hit ears and everything else. Let me tell you what Bud Soda has never done. Bud Soda has never faked getting fired and blamed it on everybody else to make himself feel better. He has owned up to everything that he's been deactivated for and everything else like that. You were picking on him. He ain't never made up something, tried for, and became the Jussie Smollett of the gig economy. Check this out. No one will ever be the Jussie Smollett and make up things because you are the person that did it. The saddest thing is, you didn't even do it on your own channel to get yourself your own views. You gave it to Flex. And now what? Bud Soda ain't never did that. You are lower on how you picture Bud Soda on the map. No one will do nothing with you. If you do an interview, no one wants to do an interview with you. You cannot do anything. You made up a big scandal and brought everybody into it and then told people that you were sure I had something to do with it, not realizing that I had everything saved to bring this video out. To show everyone that you are actually lying. Everything has come from you. You were getting suspended already. You tried to have me put it up on Twitter, ask a question. You were the one that got suspended. Talked about Bob Bradley after I told you he found something about you. You did all that. You played the whole role as the actor. And you played both sides of the fence. You were going to the lounge and saying, yes, this, yes, that, joining in and talking crap. Well, I don't got to listen to one more person to watch their videos. Y'all were watching me yesterday and you said, good luck to 3 people that's watching them. Well, I had 17 concurrent. It's not 3. 38-minute live. Rolling with Red had a 12-hour live stream and only had like 40 views. I was on for 38 minutes and it's gonna have 200 views after today in 38 minutes of a live stream. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that straight. Flex, I don't need 5 hours. Also, that's 38 minutes. I get it done and it goes in there quick. Roy, you have shot yourself in the leg and the foot like Cheddar Bob. Like Cheddar Bob. And Roy, I just washed my hands and look at how fast it ashes up. I just washed my hands. Cause I'm black. You don't like that. I'm not saying you're racist. I'm not saying none of that. But this is what happens to black people in case you guys want to know. When we wash our hands, we get ashy just like that. And I'm not gonna be buying bottles of lotion every single time. I can deal with the ash. Now let's let you deal with the fact that you are the Jussie Smollett of the gig economy. You made this whole thing up from the jump, tried to put everyone in pieces and play them. You made the whole gig world, as far as what you guys say, you made people fight. You said, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? You are the person that pumped them up to make them say stuff. But all they did was everything they backed you on and everything I've been saying, I've been proving and letting you guys know that I'm right and all this is wrong. And I had to do it yesterday. This is the nail in the coffin, Roy. You are the Jussie Smollett of the gig economy. I'm not going back at you or doing nothing else either. This is done. This is done. I am not doing anything. This is done right here. Okay? Don't say nothing because you have a lot to prove. You have a lot to prove, and someone may want to do an interview with you and ask you, why did you lie like that? But it won't be me, because I've already put out all the proof and the facts. You got to answer all that stuff to everyone. Well, were you the driver that was going to get suspended? Why did you get suspended? Were you the driver? How'd you get fired? Why'd you blame Reese and Torp and everybody else and put them in the group? Why'd you make a whole nother channel and everybody else believe what you were saying was the truth? Why did you lie? Why? Mr. White put people in check. I don't gotta lie about nothing. I don't gotta do none of that stuff. Why did you do this? Your credibility as a grown man speaks for itself. You cannot speak because you lied too much. And you made up a whole what Uber Jeep AZ said, this is a soap opera. You are the person that made it into that low key. You did that, Roy. You did that. Flex told you don't do it because he already knows what's gonna happen. I already got clips loaded up with your stuff with Jussie Smollett and putting those things together. I already have that there if you want to see them side by side. You did the exact same thing. You did the exact same thing. He's banned from Hollywood. Hollywood banned him. He's going to have to do a whole lot of work to even try to go and be an assistant on a Hollywood anything. Let's see what everybody else does in the gig world. This is the biggest crime and catastrophe that anyone has ever seen in the gig world. And the saddest thing is, you didn't even have enough in you to put it on your own channel. You let Flex go ahead and get it, but I know why you did that. You had to play the part to make them feel the emotion of you, which was all a lie. You lied to everyone, and if they keep backing you, it shows on them on who they back. That whole lounge is jacked up. And now you guys got somebody saying that they'll go ahead and give up people's IP addresses and everything else like that. That's crazy all on its own. We told you guys everything that is going on. We told you guys everything that is going on and everything else like that. That is what it is. If you guys don't understand that, you got it now. Okay? I'm not going to stop talking about this until you guys stop saying the very last shot. But Roy, your credentials, and everything else is done. You cannot do anything else in the gig world. You cannot say, let me give my honest opinion. You can't even use that. You can't use anything else like that. You can't go on some other channel and say, well, let me tell you what I know. Anything you say is a lie because you made up a whole movie for nothing, and it made people get upset who watch this stuff. You are done. You are ruined. Now go put these ashy knuckles on something else. You cannot do anything else like this, okay? You cannot do anything else like this at all. If you do anything else like this, Roy, it's another lie. It's another scheme. It's another plot. It's another anything that you have going on. And if you think anyone will ever believe you again, they will not. The people on your own lounge will not even do anything. And that's what it is right there. Now, if I can go ahead and say something else, Roy, I'm going to say it just like this. Just go ahead and stop what you're doing and everything else like that, because simply you're assuming, making an ass out of yourself, and you are weird. Now, Roy, I'm going to tell you like this one more time. Leave it alone. Nobody out there who supports Roy, and I said nobody that supports Roy because you've been on for like 5 years and there's no change. Nobody, I'm not calling them somebody, I'm calling them nobodies. nobody that supports Roy,
Hot facts.
you guys are all fake because you guys all know the truth. I got the lounge. I was watching the lounge. The whole atmosphere was jacked up. It was messed up. Hot facts hit us. He poked holes in us all over the place. The stuff with Gary, the stuff with this and that. You guys don't even know what to do.
News check.
And Flex is an idiot too. Does Hot Facts like multi-apping? You've been watching me the whole time. I use different apps. I multi-app. I just put one on, then done. The other one, then done. I got like 100 videos that says that. And by the way, I got 361 live episodes. You got to catch up on that too, Flex. You're always behind. Always. You're always behind. Always behind. What you guys gonna do? What you guys gonna do? Rolling with Red. I got you. I got your comment in the comment section. I'm trying to give Reese a copyright strike, but they told me that I need more information. I'm going to YouTube instantly. Harassment, hate, and everything else. And I have the other videos that you say, what are we gonna do? I'm the one that did this and that. Check this out. I'm going to YouTube and I'm submitting all of that stuff. Gig Wars, official, Rolling with Red. You put that publicly. You have to be the dumbest person of all time.
Hot facts.
You have to be the dumbest person of all time.
Thank you for tuning in.
I'm trying to do this. Everyone, let's do this to him. All of that is bullying and it's hate. And I have proof because you put it up there and I record everything that I need to. So just know, Gig Wars, Rolling with Red. When I talked about integrity and everything else, someone said that an app was over there, leaked their information. Someone's in charge. We got people lying on people. We got Roy lying on people. Red lets everyone call them the B's and the C's and all that stuff. Cherry Pick did it for the second time. William did it. All this stuff. You guys do all this stuff. You guys lie, cheat, steal, and everything. This is the worst place for anyone to be a part of, is that lounge. And guess what? You guys are in trouble now. Holla at your boy. And Real Talk with Roy, don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. And anybody else that said, what's he saying? Go watch my stuff. Whoever who has seen me more times than the 3 times I've seen Sam Lee, all you guys are at fault. Now go tell that to the lounge and see if they say something. Holla at your boy. This is a whole new warning system. And this is all for Hollywood Gig News. Take it or leave it. See you later, Roy. Smollett. Jussie Smollett of the gig world. The boy that cried wolf. Scarlet Letter. Everything you want to say. You made up a big story and lied, and you actually shed tears and cried on multiple channels. Whoo! You deserve an Oscar. A fish, that is. Put it in the tank, because that's where you're going.